Hello. Welcome back to another Shoe Snob blog unboxing video series, One Take Wonders. Here we are back again with another purple box. If you've been watching this series for a while, you'll probably recognize the purple boxes as they are by a very exciting new, I don't want to say upcoming because they've now been around for 3 years, but a very exciting shoemaker called ACME Shoemaker. Again, we'll just take a look at that for those of you who are just now tuning in. Part of my casual appearance, but it's supposed to be summer over here and it looks like the sun's shining, but it was quite chilly and I just moved house and I'm under boxes and boxes of boxes, so it's hard to find my clothes in the morning. Anyway, let's take a look at what ACME has sent me this time being a pair of made-to-order boots that I requested. So the first shoe was just whatever they wanted to send me, they sent me. The second one was something special with the wallet and the patina service and whatnot, and now this one is me choosing my own kind of parameters based on models, colors, etc., things that I've seen on their site. So let's take a look. Full disclosure, I've obviously opened this. I tried the boots on as a way to give you fit feedback. We're going to look at model 7147. This is their long split toe apron derby boot. The last is MR. Not sure what MR stands for, but it is a round last. Color green patina, size my typical UK 6.5. Leather, calf, and then there's even a code which I presume is the SKU. So ACME, very wonderful boxes. We've discussed these. Very nice, very strong, nice padding here. Now I need to double check my last shoes, but I feel like this is a new bag. So we got a purple velour, velvet, whatever you want to call it, bag with like a I don't know, typical soft cloth lining. Also in purple, lavender, whatever you want to call it. So very on tune with their color theme. You got a little foam divider. No other bells and whistles. Oh, I never noticed the lining of the box. Feels also like a velvety flannel-like material. Very nice. Very nice boxes. I imagine they cost quite a bit. All right, let's unveil these beauties. So on the Instagram, which is where I follow them, I saw a very striking split toe, apron split toe derby boot. And I thought, wow, those are cool. Now, those were made on a chisel last and I believe a sleek leather sole. So when they approached to try to make something custom with my own details, I wanted to try to switch it up a bit. I wanted something a little bit more robust, something that I could wear in winter but still be sleek. I love round toes. I like chisel toes by look, but I don't love them on my person, on myself. When I look down, it don't balance with my style and me. Also, they always look and feel a little big on me. So I like round toes. Almond style, not like round, like sleek round. So I asked them if they could put the sleek round last on the apron split toe derby boot, make a Norwegian welt and add a commando sole. Because again, you know, I might take these to, you know, who knows, what do you call it? Vail. Just kidding. I don't have that much money to go to places like that. But in case I ever get invited to Vail, you know, I have something cool enough to fit in with the bougie class. So this is what I got. Now, you probably won't be able to notice. They probably look like black to you, but this is a dark green patina. Now, I'm sure if I took them out into the sun, I could see it. But in the indoor yellow lighting, it reflects like black. But I know that it's green, and I think it's going to be really pretty once I'm able to get it into the light. Impressive boots. Obviously, we've looked at the quality of ACME. The quality is flawless. let's just look at some of the details that I've noticed are slightly different. First and foremost, the laces. Now, it's funny because they look like wax cotton, but they are substantially more strong, firm, that almost feel like they could be leather in the look of wax cotton. They're definitely much stronger than my wax cotton laces. So I don't know if there's a different level of wax cotton, or this is in fact a leather lace that looks like wax cotton. I want to say it's a wax cotton. Leather laces are usually quite different. But anyway, this is probably the most robust dress lace I've ever encountered. Nice little detail here that they wrapped these in the shipment. This one obviously fell off. And I'm thinking that's to protect them from hitting the other boot, because these little speed hooks cause damage in the box during shipment. You know, they scratch the leather up, and most people sit there and blame the shoemakers, but it's really the speed hooks. So it's a great way to try to prevent that. Let's just take them off since I'm now showing you that detail. Another detail that I found really interesting is the midsole. Now, I asked for the commando sole, so they use clearly a very solid Vibram. Jesus, that thing must be 1.5 inches alone, just the heel plate. Now, between the heel, the forefoot, the sole, whatever, and the welt is this really spongy foam material. I have no clue what it is, as we didn't discuss it, and they didn't tell me, but it's really soft. It's like, trying to think what I can compare it against. Almost like, you know, those like squishy balls that you use for like stress relief in your hand, and they're almost like a bean bag, but it's maybe feels like sand inside, like where you can squeeze them. It's almost like that, where it's but more foam like, but super soft. So I put them on. 6.5 fit great. I love the way the round last fits, probably more so than the chisel last. Dead on as usual with the size. And yeah, you could really feel the kind of cushioned, it's almost like you're getting some Nike material inside a dress boot here, where it's really cushioned, which is probably helpful in this super solid Vibram sole. Truth be told, Vibram may be a famous, well-made brand, a well-made product and a well-known brand, but I often find it overly rigid. So I think this is a nice balance, so that your foot is not having to really feel that rigidity of the Vibram sole. So that was a nice detail, and I'm telling you, it looks flawless. To be honest with you, it's impressive work. So one thing you probably, I get this question, so I'm just going to explain it. A lot of people say, oh, can commando soles be Goodyear welt? Yes, of course, because the Goodyear welt, now this is obviously a Norwegian welt, but the Goodyear welt is stitched to the upper and the insole, and then the sole is cemented to the welt. So it's Goodyear welt, but there's no stitch on the sole. So these little notches here are just for decoration, because you cannot stitch to that. It's impossible. No machine is that strong, nor do they have settings to be that wide. So you cement on the layers. Normally there's a different type of midsole. You cement them on, right? Now it's impressive how clean this is. To be honest with you, it's quite a feat, and it looks like really well cemented and done. Like, you don't have to worry about this separating ever. The Norwegian is very tidy, very beautiful. They have like a small storm welt as well. It's very fine, because had you made a heavy storm welt, it would have made it even more heavier than it is, which it's already quite heavy. So a very fine storm welt. Everything is flawless, as usual. it is impressive the work they do. Super impressive. A very robust boot, a beautiful option for those that live in difficult winter style climates but want to stay dressy and elegant. I'm sure there's some grain options because obviously calf and snow. I mean, you could probably walk in the snow in these because it's so tall. I'm definitely gaining some height here, which I'm not usually used to. Beautiful stuff. Leather quality is flawless, phenomenal. Just gleaming. The pores are wonderful. Everything's great. I can't rave more. Acme just makes beautiful stuff. This boot is no exception. It is also exquisite. The craftsmanship is among the top in the industry. Just gonna say it out loud. Acme Shoemaker is among the top in the whole shoe world. Hand stitch, flawless. There's nothing here you can take away outside of personal feelings, you know. The craftsmanship is top notch. I think the model is really cool. I wish you could see the color. I'll obviously follow up with a close detailed video. Hopefully we can still see the color in that because it's just so dark. And yellow lighting is not great on a dark green because it just kind of blends into the darker patches of it, which make it look black. From here you can kind of see the green. I'm sure if I took it out into the sunlight you'd see a lot of it, but let's touch on a couple other things. The lining is a beautiful, like almost dark teal, and I thought that was really nice. I like dark green. Well, I like dark teal, so just wanted to show you the shoe trees. They are lasted. They have hooks. They're not boot trees, they're actually shoe trees, which in reality you don't need boot trees. Boot trees are not a necessity, they are a luxury. What you need is a good shoe tree with a hook to get out of the boot. Nice solid, not cedar, probably beech or limewood shoe tree, lasted. Beautiful. I love this color. The lining is like a dark teal, emerald green. It's hard to say. It's really nice though. I find it to be very elegant. Very soft too. So, great stuff as always by Acme. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. And for those of you that have but didn't realize, they do a very detailed made to order program as well. So if you see something that you like but you want it in a different way, reach out and I'm sure they can make that happen for you. As you can see, they made my dark green. You can see how much I'm struggling with these laces because they're so strong. Dark green split toe derby boots with a Norwegian stitch on a commando sole. Boom. All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. As always, stay tuned for more as I got lots more to come. Thanks as always. Take care. Bye.